What's up, Star Child? Sky Witch says, what's up, too? We're getting ready to do some witchy business. She's pretty excited about it. If this is your first time backstage, welcome. We are very, very grateful to have you here with us today. Please say hi to the other beautiful creatures in the comments section. So we're going to start out with the witching hour. They had me pull out a couple of witch oracle decks and some Guardian of the Night tarot. Talk to some of our animal friends. Sounds like a good time, doesn't it? What are you reading right now, Star Child? I'm rereading some Nietzsche from like 10 years ago. Tell me what you're reading in the comments section. I'm a book nerd. I love those reading suggestions. All right, as above, so below. Manifestations, book of spells, learn, cast a circle, raising the vibration, and mud and moss, stagnation. Well, Star Child, if you're feeling any stagnation, let's look at your manifestations. I like this. I like the cast a circle and book of spells, learning to raise the vibration. Maybe you're just in a little bit of a funk. Need to read a book. Right here we've got Book of Spells, number 22. Cast a Circle, number 18. Mud and Moss, Stagnation, number 25. And As Above, So Below, number 40. All right, let's see. Let's start with stagnation. Let's see what's going on with the stagnation and the mud and moss. Let's start there. What's the stagnation? What's the feeling of stagnation? The moon. What's behind the moon here? Strength. Two of Swords and the Devil. This is just an old pattern, is what this is telling me, Star Child, is what this is telling me. This is an old pattern. You're feeling like you have to force yourself to do something, that it takes devil energy to get something done, right? This is all or nothing, is what this is showing me. And for some reason, it might be putting you in a space of stagnation right now. Maybe it's because you got to do things differently than you used to, Star Child. I mean, hey, right? You are ascending, so things change. Things change. All right, let's look at this as above, so below. Actually, let me clarify this devil card a little more. So there's a decision to get out of stagnation. The thought and then the action. Tell me more about this devil card, please. And it's easier said than done, and I understand that, Star Child. We just have to move sometimes. King of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in the upright. Why the King of Wands in reverse? Why the King of Wands in reverse? Knight of Wands. Why the Knight of Wands? There's a whole lot of wands here. Seems to be a whole lot of misdirection of fire energy. If you're feeling stagnant, the Chariot. Yeah, Star Child, because this is a ton of fire energy here. Opposite of stagnation. And you had the Strength card. So this feels like anti-flow is what's happening. It's like pushing against the tide. Because you're wanting something to happen quickly. It's not happening fast enough. Tell me why the Chariot. Six of Swords. You're trying to move away from something here. With the Five of Pentacles. This is hustle. This is hustle. Right? There's that saying, hustle and flow. No such thing. Hustle is polar opposite of flow. What they're telling me, Star Child, is there's something that you're trying to accomplish right now. You're trying to get out of a Five of Pentacles mindset. You're trying to move towards your manifestations, but you're doing it the way that you've always done it. And it's frustrating you. So let's go to learn next. Maybe it's about learning a new way to flow. All right? Maybe it's about setting 90-day targets instead of 1-year targets. Maybe it's setting daily targets and realistic daily targets, right? It feels like your workflow state has changed, or you want it to change, but still operating out of the old. Tell me about this book of spells. This is number 22. Learning. This is all about learning. Why the learning card? The Emperor. The Five of Swords. Feeling defeated about being the emperor of your life. Why the defeat? The Fool in reverse and the Empress. This is turning into wanting a manifest a relationship reading with the Empress in reverse and the Emperor in the upright. You have all this fire energy over here, yet the Fool is in reverse under learning. The Fool is fire energy. The Fool is Aries. The Fool is the dreamer. The Fool is the thought. What they're telling me is that you want your relationships to look different, Star Child, but you're still trying to manifest them the same way that you used to. Ooh, man. I know that pain. I know that pain, Star Child. Something's got to shift here, though, if this resonates with you. Let's look at... So, Cast the Circle, number 18, raising the vibrations, is about community. It's about relationships. It's about finding people that are aligned with you. And as above, so below, the card of manifestation. Let's look at this first. This is clearly about wanting to manifest relationships in your life. And the ways you used to do it, the circles you used to create, maybe the places you used to hang out, the dating apps you used to use, you're just not finding the right vibration of people. So let's go to 40. Let's go to manifestation, as above, so below. Tell me what we've got here. We have the Six of Wands. I like that. Tell me more about this manifestation here. Tell me more about this manifestation. The Hanged Man. Oh, this is about the slow burn, Star Child. The Lovers. This is about the slow burn and Judgment, being self-aware. This is about the slow burn. Developing relationships with people with the Lovers card here, particularly soulmate connections and intimate partner relationships, being self-aware and creating a slow burn. All right, not rushing into anything, not letting our emotions take over, taking our time getting to know people. You're very self-aware here with the Judgment card in the upright. You're self-aware and you can discern spirits. But with the Hanged Man, yes, there should always be a higher perspective. The Hanged Man, that Pisces energy, is a stillness. It's a stillness. What's this that wanted to come out? Page of Swords. Taking your time, doing your research. That's right, Star Child. That's right. We know there are people that wear a lot of different masks. No matter how spiritual you are, no matter how loving you are, no matter how intuitive you are, those masks get by us sometimes. And it's not about not casting the circle. It's not about closing our heart and not creating new relationships, but it is about doing it differently. Not doing it in that obsessive devil energy, right? Getting past the first 90 days. It's funny that I said 90-day goal. If you really want to get to know someone, a Queen of Cups popped out of the deck and I threw her back in. Emotions a little high. You really want to know, like, really want to get, like, just the slightest foundation on someone's vibe, give it 90 days, at least. But 90 days is a pretty good rule here. The Hierophant. Yeah. Getting to know someone. All right, tell me about this casting a circle, raising the vibration, number 18. Because people like to act as a mirror, too. This is another message that they're giving me, right? Like that mirrored behavior. People do it unconsciously sometimes. We think we have this connection with someone because we seem to like all the same things. We're grooving on the same things. We speak the same language. But do we really? Do we really? Or is that person just mirroring us? because they like us and they want our attention. Tell me about this casting the circle, raising a vibration. Your peeps, finding your peeps here. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's completely double-minded there. Casting a circle with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is community in the upright. This is community in the reverse. All right. All right. This is the push and pull of the heart. I get it. The world. So you've closed a cycle with an old community. We have 333 here. Look, you need a new hive. Looking for that new hive. With the bee. Tell me more. Tell me more about this raising the vibration. Temperance. There we go. There's that balance of water and fire. And the Tower. Why the Tower? The Death card. Ooh. Yeah, Star Child, you've had some tough relationships in the past is what this is showing me. What the band is saying is that you are a completely person now. You are a completely different person now than you were then. So you feel like you don't know how to seek relationships now. I just watched you move through a bunch of energy here. You went to devil energy to temperance. It's the slow burn, Star Child. It's the slow burn. That way there isn't towers and we don't have to put a death to it. We don't have to suffer more heartache. That's the 9 too that we've been talking about, right? The self. When we're emotionally stable in self, then we're not looking for someone to fill a hole, to fill a gap. We're looking to raise the vibration and do life with people and be in relationships with people and love other people. And in that, the relationships are established differently. They are established in more of a slow burn. It's not a one and done. It's not like you're not looking for that rush to fill a void. It doesn't mean that you need to shrink back. It doesn't mean that you need to harden your heart. We're just doing it on a little bit of a different timeline here, Star Child. That's all. You got this. You've done the work. You've got this. 4 of Cups. Yeah. And you know, in here, the armadillo is looking at that cup. In the traditional tarot deck, the man is sitting under the tree and looking away from the cup of spirit, of his higher self, of the divine. Here he's looking right at it. So you're connected. We had the Judgment card over here. You're self-aware. You're discerning. Go let loose, Star Child. That comes up all the time in our readings. You know this. That comes up all the time in our readings. Go let loose. Meet some people. The term guard your heart doesn't mean to shut your heart off to the world, but know that your heart is so precious that you will protect it. You will protect it. And you protect it by being in temperance energy, being balanced, taking your time. Geez, wish I had learned that lesson 20 years ago, huh? Oh, such as Earth School. All right. They told me to pull out some oracle here from the Green Witches deck. Let's throw a little plant magic on this. All right. What's going on here? We have lavender, self-care, fog, sage, what this is telling me, Star Child, is that sometimes you could possibly feel in a fog. You could feel a little lost when you're around other energies. I think anyone who's energetically sensitive can understand that 100% and that's absolutely normal. So it's about knowing our boundaries, right? It's about knowing our limitations, knowing how long to spend with a person, knowing how long to spend in a crowd, knowing how long to spend on a live, whatever it is that you do. And it's important that you know those boundaries and that you set those boundaries. No one else can set them for us. And what they're talking about here is if you're getting back out, if you're coming out of hermit mode, if you are trying to be a little more social, maybe date, plan ahead. Plan ahead for your own harmony. Know how long you're going to go out. If you start to feel uncomfortable, what time your exit plan is going to be, and put put self-care around it. Which having boundaries is self-care. You know, but also taking your time, not rushing. Taking your time getting ready before you go out so that you feel good. Taking time when you get home to process things, right? Maybe take a good bath like every good witch. Make yourself some bathtub tea and jump in it. This is wisdom. This is wisdom to the balance. The balance of your nervous system, the balance of our emotions, the balance of our head and heart. Star Child, and you got all this in you. I can feel a little bit of anxiety. I get it. I mean, you know, it's hard. It's hard when we've gone through a bunch of karmic lessons within relationships. It's hard when we never received examples of good relationships through nature and nurture. Usually we have to learn some hard lessons before we figure this stuff out. All right, but you've got the wisdom here with the sage. You can do this harmoniously. You can let loose harmoniously and go have some fun and go be your fabulous self, Star Child. You magical AF here. Carry some crystals in your pocket. That's what this self-care card is saying. What's in your pocket? Rocks. I love rocks. All right, they told me to pull a couple of Moonology cards on this. All right, what do we got here? Hold your vision. Emotions running high. Commitment is being tested. Have faith in your dreams. Your commitment to self will be tested, Star Child, as you go back out into the world and start to build relationships again, especially intimate partner relationships. Not your commitment to others, but your commitment to self. Are you going to keep your boundaries? Are you not going to allow people to cross your boundaries? Are you going to care for yourself the way that you need to care for yourself? Hey, there's a red flag to figure out in 90 days. That could be a red flag or a green flag, right? If someone doesn't like your boundaries, if someone's irritated by your boundaries, no reason to wait for a tower. You know what I'm saying, Star Child? I can feel the anxiety of this conversation for some of us. That's what this emotions running high is about. But hold your vision, Star Child, of the circle that you want to raise, of the community that you want to be around, the relationships that you want to build. Hold your vision and have faith in yourself above all else. Even if you don't have faith in humanity, and that's a normal feeling to have. I'm sure I'm going to get some funny comments about that. If you have not had a time in your life where you have not had faith in humanity, I'd like to know more about your life. So have faith in yourself. And that's all you need, Star Child. We don't have to worry about all this protection from other people when we know ourselves, when we know thyself. Other people's quote-unquote demons don't really matter. We might see them, but they won't affect us because we have all these things in place that we're talking about. I like it, Star Child. I like it. Until some of you are trying to manifest a relationship here in 2025. Hold on. They want me to clarify this waxing crescent moon here first before I pull some symbols. They want me to clarify. Have faith in your dreams and hold your vision. Tell me about this have faith in your dreams. The waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. Nine of Wands, yeah. So in this card, this porcupine has built, he's built a little fence with his quills. He can see through it. He can see through it. He can see the fox. He's not avoiding the fox, but he's created the boundary. He's created the boundary. Have boundaries around your dreams. And the Knight of Pentacles, there we go, double confirmation, because they wanted me to say it again. This is the slow burn. This is the slow and steady energy. Slow and steady energy when it comes to building community in intimate partner relationships. Tell me more about this Hold Your Vision card, please, with the fixed moon. The Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? The Two of Wands. Hold your vision, star child, that the future is going to look different than the past, is what they're telling me. Hold your vision that you're not going to have to experience all these towers and death within relationships. That you're not going to have to put a death to connections. Hold your vision. Make that decision with the Two of Wands. I love this Two of Wands card. It's the Lion and the Lioness. And she's very confident in this card. She leads her tribe. All right, let's clarify this with some symbols. I like it. Good stuff, Star Child. Did a lot of work last year. Don't think that work isn't going to pay off. Can we get some symbols, please, to confirm this? Shadow, transformation. I'm not even going to go any further than that. Hold your vision, Star Child. Hold your vision that your future is not going to look like your past when it comes to relationships. Why? Because you've done the shadow work and you've transformed. All right? I love it. Your synchronicities on the symbols is 43 and 19. As always, Star Child, thank you for all the ways that you support this channel, and I'll see you for your next energy check-in.